OTT. Everybody's moving there.
It's the new frontier.
But it's been a big issue about measurement. Consumers love it. Where does it stand in terms of the metrics about a currency to trade on for marketers?
It's probably the most challenging because it is difficult today to be able to capture all of that. comScore is relying on tags, so those streaming tags to be able to capture that in today's environment. So one of the things that we have done is invest in a total home panel. It's the first time that comScore has actually invested in hardware, and it is actually a meter device that is installed in homes that we've recruited to be part of the panel, and it goes into their Wi-Fi router, and it allows us to pick up all activity in a household, and we mean all activity. It picks up Internet of Things in addition to gaming devices and streaming and sticks and everything that you can think of. So across all brands, we really think that this is going to be measurement for the future. It's going to allow us some insight. So today it's just a data asset. We're still in our growing phase. We have 12,500 homes that we are capturing all devices in the household, which is about 150,000. So that's remarkable that when you stop and think of how many devices every household has, when you talk about iPads and iPhones and desktops, gaming devices, smart TVs, all of this is being captured. Anything that hooks up to the Wi-Fi can be captured through this routing device.
So what is it that the advertisers need to know? What is the demand for this? I mean, it's obviously a huge emerging media, but what are sort of the asks that you get?
So people want to know how much time is being spent on these other devices. Is that really cannibalizing traditional television or digital? So they're trying to figure out what's happening here. From the information that we can see, is people who watch more content actually watch more content because they now have all of these various devices to do that. So it allows us some great intelligence about the time that's spent with each of these devices and platforms.
Cool, and we hear a lot about audience buying now and the Upfront, and all the buzz around the Open AP.
Yes.
Tell us about that, about audience buying, what comScore is doing, your thoughts on the Open AP.
So it was very exciting. So some of our network partner, the media groups, have invited us in to participate in this Open AP platform, and it's really because our data is part of the architecture of that, in that we have the most advanced television data set, the largest set, that allows more and more consumer behaviors to be overlaid to that data set, so it helps our clients try to attract and address and target consumers.
So how do you see the Upfront or moreover the transformation of the TV marketplace being audience-driven, linear?
Yeah, so I think that you see NBCU, Linda Yaccarino, says so much of their inventory is put into this advanced audience marketplace. You have Turner, Fox, and Viacom talking about the Open AP, where they are actually dedicating a certain amount of their inventory to this platform that they plan to sell based on advanced demographics or advanced audiences, which are really based on consumer purchasing behaviors. So I do think it's the first time that you'll see massive amounts of inventory being traded on a currency outside of age and gender.
Cool, and finally, tell us sort of what's next in terms of cross-screen, what you're doing in the cross-screen area.
Yeah, that's very exciting, and obviously that was part of the whole vision of the merger between comScore and Rentrack, was to bring the TV data assets and the digital data assets together. So as a combined company, we have a unique position in the marketplace because we have the largest single source panel of TV and digital households, so the information that can be gleaned from that is imperative in order to really figure out this unduplicated reach in the marketplace. Because I do think that advertisers are not interested in just hitting and bombarding the same person with all their advertising. They want to get an unduplicated reach across platforms so they can drive more dollars, and comScore is kind of sitting in the middle of that and building this kind of new measurement for the future. comScore has a vision of two products for cross-platform. We have an X Media that's in the marketplace today, and that looks at a very holistic view of TV and digital across any type of content that's being served. So it can be video, it can be visitation, and allows our consumers to look at the duplication or the unduplicated reach across any type of visitation on the digital and television assets. And then we have our extended TV, which is really our view of, and it's focused on video content and traditional television content being looked at on how is it performing on linear television, and then what is its life across all platforms, so including the streaming of that. So we have those two visions for cross-platform in the marketplace. Extended TV is going to launch. Q2, Q3 will be in the marketplace with that product, but X Media is there today and being used.